What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's happening with the overall market. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, as far as the market's going, guys, we're seeing something very interesting. The market's just completely range bound. We need to see SPY break past 568 to really start pushing. If we lose 564, we could turn back down, so we're just stuck in the dead center, going back and forth and back and forth. Now, tomorrow we have a bunch of option expirations, so we'll see how that affects things. Does that cause the market to bounce or not? The inverse head and shoulders on SPY right here, right? The left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder are still valid. We haven't lost the 560 area to turn really bearish. So far, we're holding support, and the buyers are still trying to defend. So it depends. Can SPY break 568.68 and close above that, or do we end up losing 564? I think we're going to be stuck in between these levels for now, but to really see a big move, we have to break one of these levels, and we're just kind of stuck for the time being. So give this some time. There's not really much going on until we break these levels, and I'll give you guys another update until then. So watch to see if we could get back above 568 or if we end up losing 564. Why do I say that? Because if you look at SPY, we dumped to like 561 yesterday, bounced to 570, came back down. Then we bounced to 572. Then we dumped back down to about 562 again. So we went from 572 to 562, back up to 570, back down to 562, back up to 570, back down to 562. So it's very crazy going back and forth. Now we're trying to bounce again off that low. So you guys could see it's just going back and forth. This happened about 4 or 5 times. And for now, we're just completely range bound. The inverse head and shoulders is valid. If we do get that break from here, this could start to launch higher, but we have to wait and see for confirmation. What is good is that the QQQ is also trying to hold support at 478. The main resistance is going to be at 484, so we're just going back and forth between these levels. If 474 fails us, we could be coming down to fill this gap. If we break past 484, we're looking for a bounce. We're just kind of going back and forth for now, so give that some time. There's not really much going on with it. The Russell's also range bound. We need to break 208s to remain bullish. If 204 fails us, we're going to be a little bit weaker. We're just completely stuck in the middle for now. The whole market's just doing this. ES is at this trend line of support, so I want to see it hold this trend line and start bouncing for like the 5770s. If we end up losing 5705, we could be dumping a lot lower, so we'll see if we hold support. So give this some time, especially as time goes on. For NQ, we want to see this hold support as well. If this holds, we could be looking for an attempt to get back above 20,000. If we lose this trend line, we could be dipping back down to about 19,600. We're kind of stuck right now. I need to see Bitcoin get back above 85,000 to really rebound. If not, watch 84,000 at our 50 EMA. If that fails us, we dip. For Nvda, we also have an inverse head and shoulders right here. If we try to hold around 117, we're looking for an attempt to get back up to about 123. If we end up losing 114, we can dip back down, so we'll just have to see how it goes. For Tsla, we're kind of range bound right here. We're in a wedge, so there's not really much going on with it. I need to see it break 237, then to the 240s to remain more bullish. If we end up losing 227, we could turn back down. We're stuck in the middle for now, so give it some time. Apple is also stuck in the middle. We're looking for basically 215 as resistance and then 221. I would like to see us bounce, but for now, we're just completely range bound, not really doing much. Same thing with MicroStrategy. I would like to see this break past 304. We're kind of stuck between 304 and 291. For Coinbase, for those who are asking me, we're just kind of stuck right now. It's very boring. We need to break 196 to remain more bullish. And if we lose 187, we could turn back down towards 182. So there's not really much going on. It's just range bound. Look at the last couple of days, back and forth price action. Not much is going on with it. Same thing with Amzn. The FTC is launching more cases against them, so we're just kind of going back and forth here. We need to break 199 to be bullish, and if we lose 191, we could turn back down. We're just kind of stuck in between that range. Meta is also stuck between the range. I would like to see it get back above 594 to bounce. Otherwise, it's just completely range bound. Kind of weak since we're technically below our EMAs. Not a good sign for Meta. So it's still stuck in the range, but there's some weakness. We could be dipping to 580 if that fails. Microsoft needs to break 388s to be bullish, otherwise we're range bound. Google needs to break past 165 to be bullish, otherwise it's range bound as well. Anyways, that's it for my video. I thank you all so much for listening. The market remains range bound for now. These are some very, very key levels, and until we break them, we'll be looking for the bigger move, which could happen as soon as tomorrow, so get ready, guys. I'll give you guys more insights about this later on, so thank you for listening. Have a good one, and peace out.